by the end of this video you'll learn how to solve this 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Let's learn the basics first. The 3x3 Rubik's Cube, you can see 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, so it's called 3x3 because it has 3 sides. Okay, so let's learn the basic. Okay, so first of all, this is the right layer. Okay, so when I say R, you just have to turn it once 90 degree. Okay, so when I say R prime, turn down. Okay, that is anti-clockwise. Okay, so you can see out here clockwise motion and anti-clockwise motion. Okay, and again this is the upper layer. Okay, so when I say U, just turn once 90 degree. Okay, so when I say U prime, turn the other way 90 degree. Okay, that is anti-clockwise rotation. Now let's look at this front layer. When I say F, it's called this. Okay, and when I say F prime, okay, so you just have to rotate 90 degree on the anti-clockwise motion. Now let's get started. Okay, so let's go and solve this 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Now first of all, you can see out here the yellow should be on the top. Okay, so now we need to bring 4 white edge pieces out here. Now there's a trick to do that, and it's really very easy. Okay, so it just have few moves which you have to do. Okay, so if the white edge piece is out here, it's already solved. Now the first another condition, second condition will be this white edge piece will be out here. Okay, so when it's out here, you just have to rotate once and bring it here. Okay, now if you find another white edge piece here and one is already here, you just have to push it away so that this is clear for you to go and rotate. Okay, now when you see a white edge piece here, now if you turn like this, okay, so it won't get solved. Okay, so the trick here is to bring this white edge piece either here or here. Okay, so we can bring it here and put it here, but this is already there, so it will be faster if you bring this white edge piece here like this. Okay, so that it's now ready to be inserted in the top layer. Okay, now let's look at the other case. Okay, so now this is also similar case, but okay, so when we do this, we will spoil this one. Okay, so what we have to do is just take this to the layer where you don't have to worry about spoiling it. Okay, so just do this, and the one step I taught you, the method, bring it out here. Okay, so now again you can see that this white edge piece is here, so just remove it from this layer so that we can insert the white edge piece. Okay, so it's really easy. Okay, in maximum 8 steps you can do it. Okay, so it's much easier and faster because most of the time 1 or 2 will be solved. Okay, the edge piece will already be solved. Okay, so now edge piece is the one that has just 2 colors. Okay, so after you do that, this is the basic step. Okay, so there's no algorithm involved. Okay, so you just have to practice this, and after you do that, now look at the edge piece. Okay, so the edge piece contains only 2 colors and the corner piece contains 3 colors. You can see out here corner piece 1 2 and 3 colors. Okay, now just find the center piece of this face. Okay, so you can see out here this color is blue, and just rotate this upper layer finding the centerpiece. Okay, so its centerpiece, you can see the color has matched. As soon as you match it, just rotate this layer 180 degrees so that you can just, if you look below, you can see this is the white centerpiece and it will match. Okay, so we need total 4 edge pieces out here. Okay, so we need to form a white cross on the bottom. Okay, remember the yellow is always on the top. Now let's do this for all these other 3 okay cases out here. Let's go and find the centerpiece of this edge piece out here. As soon as you find it, just rotate it. Okay, now let's look for the red centerpiece. Okay, so we match it, rotate it. Okay, so now we have just 1 white edge piece which we have to solve. Okay, so now this is already solved, so just turn 180 degree. Okay, so now yellow is on the top, but on the bottom we just formed a white cross. Okay, now let's look at some of the cases out here. Okay, now we will be solving these 4 corner pieces. Okay, we'll be solving these 4 corner pieces out here. Now just go and look for the corner piece that contains white in it. Okay, so you can see out here, this is the corner piece on the top layer. Okay, so just look for the corner piece that contains white in it on the top layer. This also contains white. Okay, so we can work on either this or this. Okay, so once you find the corner piece that has a white face in it, now look at these other two colors, green and orange. Now let's go and find the centerpiece of green and orange. You can find this this green centerpiece here and orange centerpiece here. Now just drag this upper layer and bring it just above these two centerpiece. Okay, remember the corner piece should contain white in it, and this other two colors, this green and orange, is here, and just above this green and orange we have to bring this corner piece like this. Okay, so once we bring this corner piece, we have to do the right algorithm. Okay, so the right algorithm is really easy. Okay, so what I told you, R means you just have to rotate once out here, U means this, R prime, U prime. So you just do it once and see if you solved this corner. Okay, so if you haven't solved it, do the right algorithm again. Okay, so we did it again and it's not yet solved. The third time you can see that this corner has been solved. Okay, so green to green and green to orange. Okay, so now let's look at this corner piece out here. It has white in it and the other two colors are green and red. Green is here and red is here. Okay, so we just bring this corner piece just above this two centerpiece. Okay, and hold this cube this way and do the right algorithm again. R, U, R prime, U prime. Not yet solved. Do that again. Do the right algorithm till you solve this. Okay, it's not yet solved. Okay, now after we did 4 times, you can see that green and green is solved and red is solved. Okay, so we just solved this corner piece. Now let's look out here. We have to solve this two corner piece. Okay, now this is an interesting case. Okay, you can work on this corner piece that's on the top. That means find the centerpiece of red and blue. But let's look this one. Okay, this is an interesting case. You can see that this corner piece, instead of being on the top, it's on the bottom. Okay, so you can see white and two colors, that is blue and orange. Okay, so in order to bring this to the upper layer, you just have to do the right algorithm once. Okay, so that you can bring the corner piece from here to here. Now do the same method again. Okay, just find blue and orange centerpiece. Okay, so blue is here and orange will be side of blue. Okay, so now just bring the corner piece just above this two centerpiece out here, like here, and now do the right algorithm till you solve it. Okay, so you just solved it. Now for the last case, so red and blue is here. We bring it above this red and blue out here, and now what we do is we'll do the right algorithm till we solve it. Okay, congratulations, we just solved the first layer. Now I'll show you a trick how you can do this faster. Okay, suppose you had this corner piece out here. Okay, so suppose it was here and we just brought it here. Okay, so this white, it has a white face and two colors, blue and orange. Now if this white face is facing you, okay, so instead of doing this right algorithm many times, what you can do is you can just bring this corner piece out here like this on the left hand side and do this algorithm instead. Okay, so just look here, L prime, U prime, L, U. So once you do that, if you just look out here, we just solved it at one go. Okay, so previously what we had to do is, if it was like this, okay, we had to do the right algorithm many times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Okay, so by doing 5 times we solved this part. Okay, but with this method, if it's facing you, you just have to hold it this way and do this, and it's already solved in one go. Okay, so this will drastically improve your time. Okay, it will improve your time. Okay, so there's also another trick which I want to show you. Okay, suppose the white is facing the top. Okay, so it's facing the top, okay, the ceiling, the sky. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to do the right algorithm, but just look here, we do R here. Instead of doing U only once, just do U twice. Okay, then do R prime and U prime. Okay, so we'll bring this white face to the right hand side. So this is the best condition. Okay, so when you find this corner piece where white is facing the right hand side, you just have to do once and it will get solved. Okay, so this is the trick which will improve your timing. Okay, now let's go and solve the second layer. Let's go and solve this second layer. In order to solve this second layer, okay, so we have to look for edge piece that do not contain yellow. This contains yellow, so we avoid it. This do not contains yellow in it. Okay, so green and orange. So just go and find the centerpiece. Okay, so just match the colors, okay, of this this face to the centerpiece like this. Okay, now after you go and match it, look at the top color. Top color is green. Now look for the centerpiece of this green color. It's on the left hand side. Okay, so it's not on the right, it's on the left hand side. So we hold this cube this way, and green is on the left hand side, so we push this edge piece away from its center. We push it away from its center, and since green is on the left hand side, we do the left algorithm that I just taught you. Okay, so L prime, U prime, L, U. We just do the left algorithm only once, and after you do the left algorithm, the corner piece is here, bring it to the right. Okay, so we did the left algorithm here and we just turned it once, and we bought this corner piece on the right hand side, and we do the right algorithm once, and this way we will solve this this corner of this second layer. Okay, now let's go and look at another example so that you are not confused. Okay, now look for the edge piece that do not contain yellow. So this has blue and orange in it. Now the centerpiece is already matched. Okay, so what we do is we look at this top color, orange color. It's on the left hand side. So what we do is we push it away from its centerpiece, do the left algorithm once. As soon as you do the left algorithm, we bring this corner to the right hand side, and we do the right algorithm once, and we just solved it. Okay, now let's see. Now there's only one left. Okay, so this one's left. Let's go and find its centerpiece out here. Now red is still on the left hand side. Remember, if red was on the right hand side, we had to push this away from its center once and do the right algorithm once, and bring it to the left and do the left algorithm. Okay, so in this case it's again on the left hand side, so we push it away from its center and we do the left algorithm first, bring it to the right, do the right algorithm. Okay, so now we just solved the second layer also. Okay, now here comes the third and last layer. Okay, so how to solve this third layer? In order to solve this third layer, we have to look at these three patterns. Okay, so we have to look at these three patterns and just match it with this one. Okay, first you can see the first one is not matched, second one is also not matched. Okay, the third pattern has been a match. Okay, so it has a horizontal line. Okay, so you can't hold it this way, you can hold it either this way or you can hold it this way. Okay, so let's hold it this way and do this algorithm. Okay, so this is the front layer F, do the right algorithm once and do F prime once. Okay, so now we had to form this yellow cross. Okay, now sometimes let's forget the last step I did. Okay, so I just want to show you something. Okay, let's because sometimes people are confused. Okay, this one. Okay, people are confused with the first one. Okay, so sometimes you get this, the yellow, only yellow is this pattern matches the first one. Okay, so because it does not have an L shape like this anywhere, however we turn, it does not have a horizontal line like this. Okay, so in that case what we have to do is we have to do the same formula. You can do it from anywhere. Okay, so just do F once, do right algorithm and do F prime. Okay, now the second condition out here, L has been formed. Okay, just ignore this corner piece. Okay, we do not have to worry about this corner piece at all. Okay, we just have to worry about this cross. Okay, you can't hold this cube this way, you can't hold this cube this way, you can't hold it this way. Hold it the exact way you see the pattern out here. Okay, so this is the second condition. Okay, so the second condition, hold it this way and do the algorithm. Now the horizontal line. Okay, previously we got this horizontal line at once. Okay, but we won't get lucky. Okay, so every time. Okay, sometimes it will get solved already. Okay, the yellow cross will already be formed, but in this case now the horizontal line is here, and what we have to do is we have to hold it this way, do F, do right algorithm, and do F prime. Okay, so now we just form this yellow cross. Now after you form this yellow cross, now we'll be solving this edge pieces out here. Okay, so you can see this is already solved, but we have to find at least two sides that are solved. Okay, so just let's play around. Okay, just turn it out here and let's see. Now you can see red and blue. Okay, so you can see red and blue is solved. Okay, so once you find a solved piece, okay, this edge piece solved, this is solved side by side. Okay, so it's sometimes it will be solved out here and out here. Okay, but since this is solved side by side, hold this cube this way. Okay, and do this algorithm. Just follow these two colors. Okay, so do R, these two colors came here, now bring it here, do U. Okay, now do R prime again, do U, R again, now do U two times. Okay, and do R prime. Okay, now you can see that this edge piece still looks like it's not solved, but if you just go and turn it once, okay, so you can see this, all the four edge pieces has been solved. Okay, sometimes when okay, I'll just show you. Okay, so that you are not confused. Okay, okay, so let's do this. Okay, so I went and solved spoiled this because I wanted to show you another case studies. Okay, so if it's on but side by side, suppose you do it the other way around. Okay, so this is this is facing you and this is facing the right. Okay, we have to hold it this way, but suppose you held it this way and did the algorithm. Okay, you can see that it won't get solved. You can see that it just went this side when we held this way. Okay, so let's hold this way and do the algorithm. What happens? This is the condition I was talking about. Okay, so there'll only be two cases. Okay, the edge pieces, two edge pieces have to be solved in the beginning, and there'll be only two cases. Okay, so one of the cases is this. Okay, that the edge piece that is solved will face you, and on the side nothing. Okay, but on the back you can see the edge piece that are solved. Okay, so edge piece and center piece. Okay, these two pieces should be solved. Okay, so if it's this case, okay, so you can't hold this cube this way. Okay, you have to hold the solved edge piece, the solved edge piece to just look at it. Okay, so you have to look it on your face. Okay, so just hold it this way and do the algorithm, the same algorithm which I told you. Okay, so that in the once it's facing the back and facing you, once you do that algorithm, now you will find that two edge pieces is on the side. Okay, so people get confused. Okay, when you do not get edge piece that looks like this, you get confused. Okay, sometimes it's facing you and it's facing the back behind. Okay, so after you get that, you hold this cube this way so that the one of the edge piece that solved falls on the back side and one falls on the right side. Okay, now do the algorithm again. Okay, and we just solved these four edge pieces. Okay, so I hope it's clear. Okay, there are only two cases, one facing you, one facing behind, and the second case is one should face the right hand side and one should face the back hand side. Okay, to do the algorithm, this algorithm. Okay, now we just have the four corners. Okay, now we have to solve this four corners and we'll solve this 3x3 Rubik's cube. Now in order to solve this four corners, just look at each corner piece. Does this corner belongs to this place? Just ask yourself, Just look at it. No. Why? Because it has orange, that's great. It has yellow, that's great. But this face should contain green in it for this corner piece to be in its correct place. Okay, it contains blue, so this is not in its correct place. Now let's look at this corner piece. It has blue, it has yellow, but it needs orange out here. Okay, but it has red, so this is also, this corner piece do not belong to this place. This corner piece also do not belongs to this place because it does not have red in it. Okay, and it does not have blue in it. This is also in its incorrect place. Let's look at this one. Now look carefully here. It has green, it has red, it has yellow. Okay, so you can see green is here. Only this corner piece is in its correct position. Okay, only the face has to change its direction. That means green has to face here, red has to face here, and yellow should be on the top. Okay, so this corner piece is in its correct place, but only their face direction has to be changed. Okay, so hold the corner piece that's in its correct position, correct place. Okay, so sometimes all the four corner pieces won't be in their correct place, so you can hold this cube anyway. But if you find a corner piece like this that is in its correct place, or sometimes it's already solved, or sometimes it's just in its correct place but only the face direction has to be changed. Okay, so hold this corner piece here on the left hand side. Okay, and now let's do this new algorithm. Okay, this algorithm is pretty easy. You have to do R U prime, do L prime, U, R prime, U, L. Okay, so once you do that, just look out here. Now make sure that you bring this edge piece to their correct position first. Okay, after you bring it, now again look at the top colors. This corner piece is in its correct place like before. Now look at this. This corner piece is also in its correct position. This corner piece is also in its correct position, only the faces has to be changed. Okay, so that means this corner piece belongs here, only the direction of this blue should be here, orange should be here, etc. Okay, and now you can see that all the four corner pieces are in their correct corners. Okay, so they not only their face direction has to be changed. Okay, now we have been holding this yellow on the top. Okay, so this yellow centerpiece facing the top for a long time. Okay, so let's give it some rest. Bring the white on the top now. Okay, bring the white on the top. Now the corner piece that's not solved. Okay, for example, this, in this case we have all the corner piece that's not solved. Okay, sometimes we just get one corner piece that's not solved out here, one or two corner piece that's not solved. Okay, bring the corner piece that's not solved and hold it this way. Now just forget about this. Okay, so just let's say you hold it this way. Okay, just bring the corner piece that's not solved on the right bottom corner. Okay, and on the right hand side, and now do the right algorithm, R U R prime U prime, and just check green and green has been matched, but we need to match this red color with red color and yellow color out here. Okay, so this is still not yet solved, so do the right algorithm again. Now look here, you can see red and red is matched, green and green is matched. Do not worry about this, and do not worry about this, and do not worry about all this cube. Okay, this pieces. Okay, because it will get solved eventually. Now we just have to look at this these three pieces. Okay, the two edge pieces and the corner pieces. Okay, so now we have matched it out here. Now once you match it, just do D prime and bring this. Okay, so this corner piece from here we just do D prime. D prime means this is the down layer, and rotating it anti-clockwise, D prime, we bring the unsolved corner piece here. And now do the right algorithm again and solve it. Okay, so till you solve it. Okay, so till you solve these three pieces. Okay, so do the right algorithm until you solve it. Okay, now you can see out here red and red is solved, blue and blue is solved, yellow is solved out here. Now bring the next corner piece again to the right hand side, and let's do the right algorithm again till you solve this two. Now you can see out here it's solved, blue and blue, orange and orange. Now this is the last corner piece which we have to solve. Just bring it out here and do the right algorithm till you solve it. Okay, so congratulations, you just solved this 3x3 Rubik's Cube, and this is the simplest method you can ever find on the internet to solve this 3x3 Rubik's Cube, the beginner's method. Okay, so if you want to learn advanced method or the variations of this method, please do not forget to like, subscribe and comment on my videos, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm the problem solver guy. Bye bye.